Harper and Jake Burkholder for Southwestern FREWSBURG. They're 1-1 against each other when they've coached here in Western New York Section 6. 1-1 record for each of them. Jake beat him in a playoff game.
Rush.
Here, Norman.
We're not north of the board. Go.
We'll have to see how they respond to that. And you want to see some adversity before you get too far into the season, because you know you're going to see it. If you're making that deep playoff run, you're going to have to face some adversity at some point.
And Gibbs looking to throw. He can run. Oh, it's a lollipop and nearly picked off by Fuller.
Yeah, Fuller's got to pull that one in. I got to be honest. Fuller should have had that one. I don't know if he wasn't looking back in time, but looked like to me he had an opportunity to make a pick there.
He was stride for stride with Fairbank.
Yeah, kind of short-armed that pass. He was leaning. He was leading the receiver. He just didn't get enough underneath that ball. But if he does connect, he's got a huge play. There's no one behind the receiver, Fairbank, and the end zone.
3rd and 10 coming up. He'll take the shotgun snap. Goes middle of the field. Incomplete. Oh, and that got almost caught, but Olsen couldn't quite reel it in.
Olsen couldn't pull that one in. Great coverage by the defense there. And again, they had the quarterback having to quickly get that ball out of his hand. Something he may not have had to do a lot this year early on is get the ball out of his hand quickly. He's having to do that tonight, and it's starting to frustrate Chautauqua Lake. Looks like they're going to have to punt again here, Norm.
They are, and it's going to be the same 3 as last time back deep.
Now, this coaching staff is very creative, Chautauqua Lake. They've got 3 guys back to receive. This isn't a place where you want to fool around, but I would expect them to fake one.
That one, nice hang time.
Have that kind of special teams coverage.
And Lewis Fields at the 30. But the punter able to slow him down, but Lewis stays on his feet. And the quarterback has a punt return score. Wow. 2 different ways he scored in the first quarter alone. It looked like that Fairbank had a chance to slow him down, to get him down to the ground, but Lewis was footing and was able to find the rest of the open lane to the end zone.
Yeah, not a great effort there to try and bring down the quarterback. And he had a little bit of help coming up from behind. The 2 of the guys could not bring down Lewis down, and he has really shown that he may be up for Player of the Year, especially here in Class C after a play like that.
66 yards on the punt return as Harris will kick the PAT.
Going to be in conversation at least.
Sirianni will hold. Here's a put down, kick on the way, and that one trickles in, making it 14-0 Trojan Bears with 3:54 left.
Here's that replay, Norm. Lewis gets through the midfield, and here's that, yeah, just poor tackling there. Part of Chautauqua Lake, unfortunately for them, and they are now down 2 scores with 3:54 to go in the first quarter after a great defensive stance. Special teams miscues cost them there. But we got a lot of football left to be played here.
Oh, we do. This game has just begun. And as we see the sun setting, both special teams units are getting ready to get on the field.
During a live play, the air horn cannot blow. Thank you.
You blowing that air horn, Norm? Is he yelling at you? He's yelling at somebody. Jeremy, you blowing that air horn?
I remember that was a big rule with sports when I was in high school. No noisemakers. As Harris will kick off.
Coaching staff on Southwestern: Jake Burkholder, Mark Arnold, Dustin Bowser, Brady Culver, Rob Culver, Trent Gray, Matt Ledestro, Matt Miles, Aaron Rounds, Kevin Salisbury.
Yard line, it's Woodis with the fielding of it. Woodis able to get past the 30 to about the 33. So a solid return there by Aiden Woodis.
Good second effort. Woodis
Sometimes
is a 10th grader. The only coach listed for Chautauqua Lake Westfield Brockton is Ty Harper, but we do know that Chris Payne is on that sideline. Devin Pope is on that sideline. I believe he's also the JV coach, and I don't know the other coaches' names.
Gibbs brings him to the line.
I do believe he also coaches basketball too.
Yes, varsity coach. This could be a good basketball game in the regular season.
Trips on the near side is Gibbs. A delayed screen pass to Hughes. Hughes turns on the Jets. He gets escorted out at around the 47. And Hughes, he actually leads the team with 4 touchdown receptions, and he came in with 18 catches, averaging about 11 a touch.
It's not surprising to hear, especially the way the way they broke training camp.
Third down and 8, 7:29 left in the half. And it's going to be Lewis breaking a couple of tackles, and he almost broke it. And it was Bensink that was just able to hold on, and had Lewis and possibly could have been 94 yards.
You know, we haven't seen a whole lot of Lewis much before the season because FREWSBURG was that eight-man team, Norm. So a lot of people didn't tune in for that. Sad to say, unless you're from the FREWSBURG area, Allegheny Limestone, where 8-man was the way of life. The last few years, a lot of people in Western New York really haven't been exposed to this young man, and he's showing people that people in Western New York really haven't been exposed to this young man, and he's showing people that this kid is one heck of an athlete and a very good quarterback. Changes direction.
FREWSBURG up as Gibbs in the shotgun, 4 wides. Low snap, but he's able to field it. Looks. Here comes the rush. He escapes. Flag on the play. Lobs one up and almost intercepted. Trying to come in for the pick was Zach Markham. It's going to be a holding on the Eagles.
Salamanca, I think next week, don't they have South on their record this year and the way that they have put up any points in big games?
It's a very real possibility.
Salamanca could be overlooking them, and that's a huge mistake. Alex, thank you very much for your halftime report. Now, he has a special assignment. He's going to run over to the concession stand and bring us back some food. So good luck with that. Don't fail us. But he really threaded. Double A matchup, Jamestown and Bennett at Strider Field tonight. James now wanted to play here. They fell in love with the campus and enjoyed their conversations with Ty Harper and wanted to be a part of the program. So he's here. And his dad has to make, his mother and father have to make the trip from the West Coast back and forth to see their son play. They got a place here at Chautauqua Lake, an Airbnb they're staying at during season.
And Lewis, he's got some running room. And that's complete to Roger Markham for a touchdown. So his first touchdown pass of the game. He's gotten a touchdown 3 different ways, running, punt return, and now throwing one.
So on that one, here we go. Oh, I missed it. We're going to see the replay again after the kick. 41-0. I'm telling you, this morning I didn't think we were going to be this far out of I didn't think Southwestern was 41 points better than Chautauqua. I still don't. But here we are. Here's the play. Lewis first target wasn't panning out. Goes to Markham. Has him wide open, and now we're at 42-0 with just about 17 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3.
It's actually a little more than a minute.
Now, at what point today does the public address
cut it? And he'll come out and
I don't. Last I checked, it was like 13-0. That's last time.
Williamsville South was up on Star Point 14-0 in the 4th quarter. 14-7 with under 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Book Room 40 today and throw a party Buffalo won't forget. Hit the link in our bio or visit wingnutsbuffalo.com/room40 to book now.
All right, well, I'll go if you go to Wingnuts.
Deal.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy
It'll be a while before those kids get up here.
Yeah.
Coaches are going to talk to their players. So we're going to wrap this up. We'll come back next week, or actually tomorrow night. You're going to get St. Francis and St. Joe's. You're going to get Health Science.